Morning, guys. That's Bill. He's fishing with me today. We're playing hooky from work, both of us. But I wanted to get a quick report out for you guys for this week's. Oh, there we go. Oh, we missed it. Oh, so anyway, quick fishing report for the weekend. I got some crazy projects that I started because I'm not entirely stable, and a couple other things for you guys, so stick around. First things first, this weekend's fishing report. Last full moon, well, the last spawning full moon of the year. It's Easter weekend. You got a full moon Sunday. These fish are shallow. Get on your favorite spawning flat and start working in with top water. And what else we're throwing? We're throwing a chatterbait, and then we got swim bait as follow-up and a little vibe worm. But this is what we're going to use this weekend. You should just remember depth. Spawning depth is based on water clarity. Like, we're in a pretty good stain, even though Cypress is clean right now. If your lakes are cleaner, getting shallow, it may be 6 feet. If your water is really badly stained or got the white milky greeny color to it, shallow water may be 6 inches. So don't forget that. Get up shallow with something irritating like this prop bait or a chatterbait that they just can't resist, like Bill's throwing back there, the white chatterbait with a white trailer. And then we got some follow-up baits for misses. So that's how you're going to catch them this weekend. So item number 2 on the list is June 11th. Another Lunkers Lunch and Lies. The one in March 19th was a huge success. Everybody had a great time. Just getting together and having fun fishing was something different for most people. It wasn't that crazy competition, man on man, I don't know, ego crap that you normally have to deal with a fishing tournament. So we had a good time and we caught fish, and it was just fun. And everybody that was there said, we're going to do this again. And there was a bunch of people who couldn't make it that were, they're ready to go. So it's going to be even bigger this time. So Lunkers Lunch and Lies, June 11th, Port Hatchinall. Put it on your calendar. All right, reason number 3 for today's video is the 2 crazy projects that I have started now that the guide season is slowing down. I've got 2 boat projects. One of them is called Project 9123. And what that is I have a 1991 Stratus 201 Pro that is ugly. I've owned it since 2007. It went to my nephew about 7 years ago to get rebuilt. He was going to turn it into something and decided it was too much work and bought a bay boat. So Dave, 2 weeks ago, went and picked this beast up. You can see in these pictures that it's ugly. Floor's rotted. The transom and the hull are still solid. We did a rubber mallet test. So what we're going to do is turn that beast into this. The motor we got to run, you'll see the video of it running and smoking, and it fired up after 6 or 7. No, actually, the last time that motor was fired was 2012. That motor set, it's a 2001 225 Fitch that I never had a problem with. And it, after 10 years of sitting, we fogged the motor. Oh, there's a bite. I think it was a gar. We fogged the motor. That's a fish. That was a gar. We fogged the motor, replaced fuel lines. Actually, we bypassed the fuel lines, pulled the tanks, fed the motor out of a 1 gallon fuel can with a bulb, and we got it to fire. So we have a good motor. We've got a solid hull. We're going to turn it into a fishing machine. The 201 is a great fishing boat. It's one of the very first actual bass boats that look like this. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be a year-long project. Stick around. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it on this channel or another separate boat building channel, because I like this to be just a community fishing channel, but I'll give you guys some links to it. But Project 9123, the Stratus 201 transformation, is about to start. Project number 2, and this is a crazy one. It's in my garage. Right now, it's 6 sheets of 5mm plywood. What it is a 12-foot, 58-inch wide tunnel hull micro bass boat called the Swamp Cat. That one is definitely going on a separate channel, but that is a design that's been in this space up here since I sold my little boat in 2007 and stepped up to a big bass boat. I got out of a 17-foot aluminum Triton that I fished a ton of tournaments in, going a whopping 40 miles an hour. Blistering 40 miles an hour. I always waited for everybody to take off and then I left because I didn't want to get run over. But I won a lot of money in that little boat. But I have missed the ability to drop a little boat in a little pond. It doesn't get a lot of pressure. See that swirl up there? What is that? There's a big wave up there. So I'm going to build one. This design has been in my head for, I don't know, 15 years. Y'all have seen the videos of what happens in my head, so who knows how this is going to turn out. But it's basically a 12, 58, super stable micro bass boat with, there's another wave right there, with rod lockers and storage compartments, and it may actually wind up being all electric. It may have an Elko electric, like 3 horsepower outboard. I know it's going to have a 24-volt Ultrex on the front with a little bit of electronics, because where I'm going to fish it, you don't need a lot of electronics. But that one's coming. That one's the one I'm excited about doing. I just have put that one. I have to get some other stuff finished before I allow myself to start.
With the electric, you can get on places you could never go with.
Yeah, exactly. All electric. So that's project number 3 or 4. I've lost count now. And the other thing that I've got going on, just because I don't have enough crap going on in my life, is I got the rod shop. And the rod shop got really busy last month. So I got 5 charity rods I got to build that I committed to build. I build them every year for the Make-A-Wish Foundation fundraiser out of Tampa Bay. It's a saltwater tournament. I'm building 5 7-foot medium light or medium inshore spinning rods. And then I've got to build Dana's rod. She was the winner of the rod contest giveaway that Nathan and I filmed at Tenor Rock back around Christmas. And we've got her blank. It's custom painted. It's pretty trick. It's going to be cool. It's going to be a spinning rod. She didn't want a casting rod, so that's going on. So there's a lot of stuff happening. The spawn's going to be over, so the fishing's going to slow down anyway. The guide business is slowing down finally for the summer doldrums, which means I've got time to do all this other crazy stuff that's in my brain. So I got a few things to get. Oh, and yeah, I run a construction company still. So yeah, I got nothing going on. So y'all stick around. That is the normal consensus, but it's like anywhere. That's a bite. It's like anywhere else. There you go. Is it something? Oh no, it's just an angry little guy. Finally got a fish. Well, we've been fishing an hour.
Skunk's off the boat.
Skunk's off. I don't know what he is. He's angry no matter what he is. Yeah. That's a nice little pound and a half.
Little fatty.
Just what I told Bill we'd come up here and catch. Make me look like I know what I'm talking about.
I could catch them all day and be happy as
And that's what we're gonna do. We're sitting here with the good old-fashioned black gray, old school. We're fishing OG today. We got 2 old guys in a boat. We're fishing old school techniques. We gave up on the flat. We got tired of getting run over by the big tour boats, but here we are, catching little guys. That's number 1. Camera on for that. That's crazy. So yeah, fish number 2. Bill and I got to talking. I forgot to turn the cameras back on, but this is not really a video day for fishing. I just want to get that information out to you guys, but I'll show you a few fish anyway. Fish number 2. He's probably 2. He's a little thin, but
you're being kind. That's
yeah, I'm away just to see. Yeah, nothing fancy. All we're doing is dragging a worm down the bottom of the canal. Talking a bunch of crap about other stuff, not really even paying attention, but that's how you do it. Fish number 2. If I,
Cover more ground, gotcha.
yeah, if I yo-yoed it more, because I figure on a day when they're aggressive, if you get within a couple feet of them, they'll come get it.
Boom. Understood.
So I want to hit the water when we're moving like this. I want to hit, you know, every 6 or 8 feet. You know, with somebody else in the boat, I space it out because you're likely getting the spots I didn't. That way we're really effectively covering the, and then till you get a bite or two, and then you can like selectively pitch. But like right now, we got 2 pretty random bites, both pretty good fish, but we don't have a preferred vegetation of anything because they came from completely different kind of spots. I mean, the hyacinths were at both of them, but is it just a spot or is it the vegetation or? He's not very big. No, he's good. He's just all tangled up in that gator vine.
And he spit it.
He spit it.
Dadgummit.
Didn't have enough tip in the rod. I don't think I showed y'all the one that I broke. But that was a bite. That was a good fish. That was a good 3-pounder.
Yep.
I think I got him on video.
He was
Well, that's it for us, guys. 2 old guys fish for 2 hours, old guy style. You know, dragging a worm in the current. There's a lot more current running than I expected. I don't know what they're doing in Toho, but they're dumping a bunch of water. So there should be a running water bite this weekend. There should be, you know, a pre-spawn, a spawn bite this weekend. You guys go out, have fun, be safe, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching.